Hello and welcome. If you are here to learn how to use Wix Studio, you are in the right place. We are going through the Wix Studio platform step by step, learning how to use and navigate through the interface and set up a website from scratch. Starting with the sign up process is very standard, as you can see here. I'm going to sign up and log in with my Google account. To get started, click on Try Wix Studio. Once you are on this page, just click on Start Designing right here in the middle. This will bring you to this page where you can find different templates to choose. Just scroll through the templates, use the search box right here to find a specific template and also these filter options so you can get the template you want. Since we want to show you every step on how to use Wix Studio, we are going to use this blank page right here to go through every step. But please consider to use a template because it's saving you a lot of time. You can even adjust the template, so it's very convenient. Once we arrived in the Wix Studio editor, we are going through the interface. So by default, you can see a section right here in the middle, a header on top with a logo and a menu item on the right side. And here on the bottom, you can see a footer. On top, there's a toolbar of Wix Studio and you can select right here in the top left corner the page and you can navigate through the pages. By default, there's only the home page, which you already have seen in the header before. Since we are going to create responsive websites with Wix Studio, you can go through the breakpoints right here, tablet, mobile version, and you can even adjust them. So if it's not responsive right away, you can just adjust it manually. On the top right corner, you can click on preview, so you can see how the website is going to look like. And if you click on publish, you can use a Wix Studio domain for free, or you can connect your own custom domain. On the top left corner, you can use this Wix Studio icon to go back to the dashboard. And if you click on this plus icon, you can add any elements. If you go to assets, you can find every asset you have saved. Under sections, you can use any of these already pre-made sections, so just adjust them and be ready. Then you also have design kits, wireframes, containers, layout tools, even some text and buttons right here. You can just use them, drag them into your page, or just select them. Then we go to the layers where you can see the structure of your website. You can see all the pages and all the elements and sections inside. Then we go to the pages. Here you can see the already by default existing homepage, and you can even add another page. Let's do it by clicking on this plus icon, click on add, and let's type in contact. So we added a contact page. Then we also have a visual sitemap. And here we have the site styles, where you can save and create your own color palettes, typographies, or yes, page transitions, anything you want to save. Then we have the media panel right here, where you can upload your own media or choose any media from Wix. If you click on global sections right here, you can find every section or elements which are globally used on your website. It means that the header and the footer, for example, in this case, they are saved for every page on your website. So you can save any element or section you want to use on every page right here. If you change anything on these elements or sections, it will be also changed on every other page. Right below there's the app market, which allows you to install any apps. For example, if you need a booking system, Wix stores, or any other app, you can manage, install, or remove them right here. Under My Business, you can find different business apps. Yes, for quick access, for quick installing, just click on the plus button to add it to your website. And it will be visible right away, as you can see here, Chat with AI. And here we have the CMS where you can create and manage collections of content. And then we have the code panel right here where you can create custom solutions. It means if the feature you are searching for is not available by default in Wix Studio, then you can do it right here. Even an AI assistant is available now, so you can just use text prompts to see what is possible. So you can use the AI assistant, or you can do it manually if you're able to code. Let's get back to our pages, our website. If I delete the header, for example, right here, I can re-add it by clicking on this plus icon, go to sections, and here under navigation, I can click on header and select any header I want to add. Let's click on this one. And as you can see here, we re-added a header. If we want to add our menu item, the contact page we created before, we just select home right here, go to manage menu, plus add item, site pages, and then we check contact right here and add to menu. This way we are going to have the contact page also right here. In the middle of the header we have the logo including text. So if you want to edit the text, just click here inside type in your logo or your company name and enter. Here on the right side we already have a button. If you click here inside and click on settings, you can also change its text. For example, let's type in contact us. We can also link it to another page. For example, here we can select our contact page. Click on done to apply it. Close the button settings. And any element you are selecting, for example in this case the button, will open the inspector sidebar right here on the right side, which allows you to change colors, change the text, borders, corners, add animations and effects. If we now go back to our website page and select the section in the middle, we can change the grid layout. For example, selecting this one allows us to have two containers, which means we have a better structure, organized elements, and to get them right inside a group. We can add text by clicking on the plus icon in the top left corner, go to text and let's select a heading. You can simply edit the text or click on generate text with AI. Go through all these steps and then you can just click on create text. Choose one of the options if you like them. Let's select this one and adjust the size a little bit. Since the text is selected, we can also go to the inspector on the right sidebar, and here we can do some adjustments on the text. For example, change the font size. We are also adding a paragraph, and we are doing this the same way just by clicking on this plus icon. And now we are choosing a paragraph. Just click on it and place it where you want to have it. Same here, you can edit the text by yourself, or you can also generate the text with AI. So go for the same process, but this time the text type is paragraph. Let's also change the topic, for example service description, and enter a name. Let's just say Wix Studio. Then just click on create text and choose one of the options right here. Now close it, and yes, if you want to change something you can do it, of course. Let's delete for example the middle part and adjust the box size a little bit. To make the text a little bit lighter, let's go to the inspector and change the text color to gray. Let's also add a button by clicking on the plus icon in the top left corner. Go to buttons and select any of these. Let's go for this one. Let's drag it and place it right here. Click on settings if you want to change something right away, or go to the inspector on the right side. Here you can adjust your button and the text inside. Let's change the font size and make it bold. If we select multiple elements, for example this header, the paragraph and the button, we can click on stack to create a group. For this group or stack we can change for example the alignment right here in the inspector on the right sidebar. Now we are going to select the other side of this section. This time we are going to add media, so click on add media. Upload your own media or use any of these images or videos. You can also filter them. For example, if you click here, you can click on video and now you see all the videos available. Let's select for example this video right here and click on add to page. If you select your video and then click on behavior right here, you can change how it's gonna play. Let's keep it on automatically and loop and close it. Let's click on preview to see how it looks like. Going back to edit side, we can also check how the breakpoints are working. Let's check inside of the tablet breakpoint. Here inside the inspector, we can change the responsive behavior. So select your elements and decide how the responsive behavior will be. You can decide between relative width, fixed, scaled proportionally or custom scale, wrap or hug. Let's also change it for the button right here. Change the responsive behavior from fixed to relative width. And now if we just drag this edge to resize it, you can see how the responsive behavior is performing. From the tablet we now go to the mobile breakpoint and we can see that the layout is not really working for the mobile. So we are going to the layout here to select the section, go to the inspector, and here we can change the layout from columns to rows, so it's vertically ordered one by one. We're also changing the text for the mobile breakpoint a little bit, change the font size, also here on the paragraph, and we are going to change the position of this button right into the center. In the end, just click on preview or publish, up to you. See how the responsive behavior is working and how the first website you have created looks like. Of course, this website and also this tutorial hasn't covered everything what is possible in Wix Studio, but it was great to see the interface and the editor in general. Go and be creative, use Wix Studio and create an amazing website for yourself. Thanks for watching and see you next time.